Dear students, it is the second video for week 4 and we are learning technical and business citing in detail. In the video first, we came to know about technical and business citing, a writing for science and technology, and the subject related to science and technology. It is highly specific, illustrated with diagrams and screenshots, and a person writing technically have to be expert, well trained in linguistics and the norms of that subject. In this video second, we are going to have a more insight into the technical and business citing, and this moment we are learning how TBW means technical and business citing is different from other writings. Dear students, all the writing primarily is a communication and they do have a specific purpose. But the writings are changed from context, audience, purpose, language, and in many ways. Clear? To understand the simple formula, everybody must know 4 things about writing and to judge that how one type of writing is different from the other. And these differences majorly occur in following. Number 1, subject. Number 1, the topic. That the topic of computer sciences are different from the topics of medical science. Therefore, the information, data, case studies, modules, diagrams utilized or applied in medical sciences may not be applied in computer sciences. Fine. Second thing is audience. The audience is different. Clear? There the people have the background of medical, biology, life sciences, means the natural sciences. Here in computer sciences, the people have the audience, the users have the qualification or the background of maths, physics, and the related fields. Clear? Audience mean their analysis. What are the audience, their background study, information, need, interests, understanding, language, culture. They everything have to be in the mind of the speaker or the writer, and accordingly he should chisel or prepare the presentation or the writing whatsoever. Third thing is the purpose, that the writer must be well aware of the exact purpose of that writing. There are 4 type of purposes. Number 1, to educate or to train. Clear? For example, academic writing. The purpose is teaching the students and stuffing or putting new concepts into their mind. Clear? Or directing. For example, in the current phase, when lots of infectious diseases or other diseases are hailing on or attacking human beings, there are different kind of instruction models, modules, seminars are being conducted. The purpose is to educate these people. Clear? Then entertain. For entertainment is a purpose. For example, media, fine arts, paintings. Okay. So social mix-up and gathering, they are all the purpose of the entertainment. Scientific and business writing is has the purpose of imparting new ideas, concept, awareness. Fine. And the last one is style. Style is called the sentences, the words, vocabulary, sentences, paragraphs, the structures, layout, diagram, illustrations, which all are incorporated into a report, and they create a specific or a very particular impact on the minds of the other persons is called style. Style basically is the writing expressions and the formats. They are called style. So I'm sure that you have understood the four things. Number one, topic. Number two, audience. Number three, purpose. And according to the nature of the topic, nature of the audience, and nature of the purpose, persons opt style. They speak and express, and that is called style. Fine. So as a background, I have explained. Now, audience. These documents are highly user specific, means the reports in the technical and business writing, they are not for everyone. Professional emails, professional brochures, minutes of the meeting, reports, training content, training sessions, they are highly specific oriented. Computer science people specific, medical students specific, uh, students related to physics and natural sciences, they are specific. Presentations. Unlike other write-ups, here the presentation is often required. Means when some technical thing has been prepared, in technical writing mostly presentations are involved. For example, someone who has, for example, your degree ends up in last project, final year project. Students, when complete the final year project, they have to appear in defense. So there is a jury or committee, you are familiar with, that is called project committee. Their students prepare the mocks up, their full-fledged presentations, and they express all their project what they have executed throughout with the help of their supervisors. Similarly, in the business world, once a proposal is prepared, the second stage is to prepare the presentations and appearing before the experts or the owner of the other company where they are looking for the business. Clear? Presentations are very common mode. Similarly, look at this. For example, I am or other teachers are teaching you computer sciences. They are preparing notes. Clear? Later on, they do come into the class and present the same topic. Clear? It is a presentation. Mean in technical and business writing is different, because with technical and business writing, a presentation is often linked. Visuals. The use of visuals, images, instructing and guiding a particular step can help in explaining the context clearly without any misinterpretations. As being said earlier, quite clearly expressed in the earlier discussion of the similar lesson, that science and technology have to be taught and communicated well by visuals. So the technical and business writing often takes visuals. For example, someone is preparing final project report, and there you have to prepare the DFDs and ERDs and user and screenshots and the developing screenshots and the login page. This is all visuals. Clear? And similarly, they have to prepare the multimedia presentations. And another very common example, so other may understand. For example, construction projects. They are buildings and roads and plazas and malls. Clear? And you find that you find when you go through a site and you find that there is a huge uh, billboard or huge board in which the picture of a plaza is there. Fine. Visuals. Clear? People use MATLAB and create different kind of simulations. Fine. So they are all necessary for the presentation of the technical subject matters in subjects like electronics, networking. Clear? They excessively use visuals, or in Pakistan, in the social sciences, social studies, or international relations subjects, they use maps and charts and graphs and all that. Knowledge. The information you have as a technical writer must be 100% factual, true, and accurate. Mean, for a technical and business writer, the basic prerequisite is to be a man of the very field. He must be a proper student or proper and well-informed person. Clear? And the information he's sharing about, that must be 100% factual. Mean, try to be extremely factual. Factual mean based on facts, based on objectivity, reality, truth. Clear? And that must be truthful and accurate. Well, in technical and business writing, there is no chance for expressing inaccurate, outdated, fictitious, fabricated, self-concocted, mean self-concocted, खुद से बना लेने वाली things. Clear? They are not included. But unfortunately, when it comes to the research area linked with technical and business writing, there the raw data, the inaccurate entries, they are very common cases. Tone. Tone mean the way some person talk to other person, whether talk in fresh, jolly mood, serious mood, talking with investigating expression, or expressing with humor. This is all called tone. The tone of the writer in technical writer must be formal. Formal means very official. In formal, there are two ways of the language. One is called formal and another is called informal. Informal means social, colloquial, conversational, loose, where we can talk about, cut jokes, can make fun, can share condolences, can talk to a length. I mean, there can be many possibilities. But in the formal communication, we have to avoid all types of jargons, taboos, slangs, friend, friendly expressions, okay? Any fiduciary expressions. We have to very formal, to the point, responsible, official. And it has to be specific. Specific means be stuck to the facts. The object, for example, some person is writing a report about the uh, lab report about the errors in the computers of the lab. Clear? He must be specific about the lab computer errors. He should explain all this. What are the errors and how they happen? What was their outcome? What is the solution? He shouldn't go beyond the scope of this. This is called specific. Precise, understand, this is linguistic expression, means whatever a writer have to say, he must be precise. Precise means very compact, special word, sentence, paragraph, fact, and be direct, or there should be a direct sentence. In the video one, I explain you how to create direct expressions. Fillers are not allowed or advisable. Fillers are these words. Yes, for example, oh no, mean yes, well, or no, for example. So I believe what I was talking about, these are called fillers. These fillers happen when two people are speaking live and they are speaking about some minor or less popular subject matter. Fine. So these fillers are not allowed in the uh, technical and business writing. In technical and business writing, we do not give importance who is doing. We give importance to what is done. Clear? Whenever, therefore, we do not use in technical and business writing I and we and you. Whereas in story writing, there is always I and you and all. And for example, in report writing, or sorry, in journalist writing, news writing, the people, their expressions, their views, they are expressed and their use of pronoun is very much. But in technical and business writing, I, we, you is not preferred, rather it is impersonal, and we can say user, we directly express what function our target application is playing. I'm sure you have understood that how technical and business writing is different from the other types of writing. Should we move next? Right? Okay. Well, dear students, look at this. This is a sample of the technical and business writing. It is actually an abstract of the some research paper. In this video, or we are talking about the, as you understand, the nature of the technical and business writing. Whereas first let's read it, and then in the next slide I'll explain the style of the technical writing. Here actually this video is about this portion is going to be talking about style. Abstract, abstract is a short piece of writing, quite precise, that covers the main theme of the entire report into one continuous, well-connected, precise paragraph. So start reading. First, what you can do it, read this paragraph with me, abstract with me, and find out, suggest the topic. Airport terminals will increasingly require ubiquitous, ubiquitous, ubiquitous communication systems, mean many communication systems with high level of computational power to provide the necessary intelligent automation to provide high quality services to passengers, stringent levels of safety and security that is as unobstructive as possible, efficient processing of the commercial goods and luggage, high quality information, high quality information systems, airport transportation systems, and appropriate support for the in-house commercial ventures. These requirements will involve both fixed and mobile appliances, and hence an intelligent, adaptive, self organized, and self managing wired and wireless infrastructure will therefore seeking to develop a new seamless wired ubic- ubiquitous ubiquitous infrastructure ubiquitous ubiquitous infrastructure. This is a little bit different, even difficult for me to speak highly difficult expression, especially ubiquitous infrastructure, also be able to meet the above requirements. It will concentrate on how a passive RFID using a radio over fiber fed distributed antenna system can be used to provide location and tracking information on tagged assets over a wide area. By using the distributed antenna system, it is possible to suppress fading and nulls of the narrowband RFID channel, and this allows the accuracy of RFID reads to be greatly improved and the area over which they can be read to be greatly increased. It is also it also allows the use of received signal strength indicated RSSI to provide a good measure of tag position. Published in 2010, 24th IEEE International Conference on Advanced Information Networking and Application. Dear students, you found it that in continuous reading, such type of the writing is very challenging because uh, this type of writing you observe is highly technical. Clear? There is a lots of use of the technical expression like terminals, ubiquitous, ubiquitous, ubiquitous communication systems, computational power, intelligent automation, quality services, stringent levels of safety and security, fine, efficient progressing, airport transportation, appropriate support, in-house commercial ventures, fine, intelligent, adaptive, self-organizing, and self-managing wired and wireless infrastructures, the intelligent airport project, seamless wireless wired infrastructure, distributed antenna system, location tracking information, tagged assets, distributed antenna systems, suppresses fading and nulls of the narrowband, signal strength indicator, tag position. This is what highly uh, means technical vocabulary. Fine. And then the sentence structure. It is very challenging and well connected. Means, for example, the first sentence ends here. Clear? And then there is lots of descriptive words. This is all about the. This is a very one common example of the technical and business writing. This type of expressions may be quite unfamiliar for you in many ways. So this is simply an little effort to uncover the qualities or the linguistic challenge of the technical and business writing. Let's move to the next. You have read this all abstract, clear, and that is also available. You can read it from the screen. And now writing styles in the technical and business writing, same example, I have read it, and now we talk about write clearly, and writing should use simple English, avoid using complex English when there it is possible. Mean the style of the technical writing have to be very clear, direct, and there should be use of the English. Clear? This is the preferred style. In case you found the very abstract we have just read out difficult, is not the writing of English is difficult. Actually, that is the field, the norm. The subject matter is quite new and challenging. Therefore, as we start reading that uh, article and try to learn it, we find many difficulties and challenge, because in few words there are lots of concepts weaved in it. Do not use jargons. Jargons are called the specific expressions which are used by the field and the other people cannot understand. Or jargon can be said to expressions having the double meanings. The meanings for the uh, different and meanings for the others are different. For example, when people of the mechanical engineering write the uh, cheater, cheater of the wrench, cheater. The word cheater, in our sense, the one who is not uh, reliable, who always change the affinities and relationships, and who is bent on cheating others is called cheater. But technically, cheater is the opening mouth of the wrench, which is tight and it holds the very object, is called cheater. So they are the jargons. Fine. Like we use the word uh, token. Token is a common word which is used here. Token mean coupon. Token, for example, when you go to Quetta commercial or in a tea house, Clear Cafe, and you ask, give me a cup of tea. And the other person you listen saying, sir, please, मुझे एक token दे दीजिएगा. Token mean half cup tea. Okay, so token have the many expressions. So this word token is the jargon. Use active voice while writing. Make it as cohesive as you can. Mean write in active voice, but there is passive voice also used in technical and business writing, but it varies case to case. Cohesive means use the cohesive devices, connecting devices properly. Cohesive devices because therefore, in nutshell, in brief, there are two cohesive devices. One happen within the sentence, they are called conjunctions. Therefore, in, on, at, and, but, as much as long as, fine. And then there are connectors which connect the previous paragraph to the others, in contrast, in reference to. Clear? मीन जो दो पैराग्राफ को आपस में इकट्ठा कर देते. Be consistent about the sentence length you use. Mean be consistency mean very solidness, that the sentence length in ideal technical and business writing should not exceed than 12 words in a sentence, and there should be a very proper exact subject, verb, and object. And there should not be run-on sentences. Run-on sentences mean where the sense is lost and there is some connector, some conjunction is missing, and the statement become confused. This is called run-on subject. Do not use any vague language. Vague language mean For example, I say it is quite mentionable and necessary to express that computer science is a very dynamic field. The sense is computer science is a very dynamic, it's quite dynamic field. This is the main concept. The discussion, it is quite mentionable, and this and that, they are the unnecessary expressions, and such expressions are vague expressions. Therefore it is said that we should use the quality expression, use short and simple sentences which are easily understood by any layperson, or specific language which is directed towards a specific group of people. Ideally advised for the technical writers not to exceed in the limit of the sentence structures. Use the verb, more use of the verb and adverbs and adjectives, and the language should be such an easy word, clear. The expert says that if a person has a simple word best suit to express a scientific phenomena, he should not opt a difficult word unless it becomes unavoidable. And the language should be ideally chiseled, fine, and it should be there for specific. If that is written by the specific people, then it is obviously the compulsion for the technical and business writers to use the term-oriented expressions. Consistency. Be consistent about the style of writing. Use the same words. Do not confuse the reader by using similar words for the same word. This is what they say. Well, between literature or in essay writing, it is preferred to use synonyms and antonyms and to use variety of expressions. But in scientific writing, they will claim that we should use a specific set of vocabulary, and we should not use the alternative words for the similar case, otherwise the person will be very much confused. You are understanding? मतलब ये है कि बेटा आप जिस तरह ये for example this uh, for example this uh, it is about the information networking and applications. So here the specific word that I have also used, signal strength indicator, clear here, the intelligent airport, clear, intelligent automation. These are the enough words to express some phenomena. Therefore, a writer should not use the alternative words. The reason is the apprehension is that the reader may be confused. Use a style sheet. If your company has one, choose a typical format and work in the same format. This is very technical thing that all the companies do follow a specific correspondence style, clear, and they want you to start and outline and numbering and this and that. Therefore, we must be trained in that sense. Readability. This is very important. The font, white space, and the choice of visuals, image are very important when writing an instructional manual. Keep these things in mind. That readability matters a lot. And this is what, for example, look at this screen. I've clearly written this heading in a bold, in some large font, colored differently, and I have colored differently, and I have enlarged the font little just to enhance your readability. And same thing have to be done everywhere. While you are writing on a paper, you have prepared a multimedia slide, okay, you are writing on board, readability is the most important thing. No chance of misinterpretation be given, clear, that there should not be any chance for the misinterpretation. These are the few rules that we can learn and improve our document. Fine. I hope you have learned all this quite successfully. Thank you very much.